rapidly transforming and evolving into an entirely different place economically, socially, and environmentally. How far exactly will technology advance? And how will humanity evolve as a society? Here's a guided tour of the future, starting with the next decade and progressing into the far future. The 2020s will be a time of evolution, in which the line between technology and our everyday lives continues to blur, and our quality of life significantly improves. With the number of internet users set to reach 5 billion in the 2020s, it's no wonder that technology will also continue to morph and advance into devices that ensure ultimate convenience, comfort, and entertainment. For example, advances in technology will make it possible to beam power over longer and longer distances, resulting in convenient inventions such as public hotspots that can charge one's phone without the use of wires. Also, telepathy, or communicating by thinking, will go from science fiction to reality in the late 20s. But technology will not be the only field to undergo massive change in the next decades. By 2020, laboratory experiments are yielding major improvements towards health and lifespan of mice. Since rodents and humans share similar genetics, there's now a real possibility of being able to extend a human's lifespan by months and even years. In conclusion, the 20s are a time in which the world, and everything we know in it, starts transforming into the utopian vision of the future we imagine in our dreams. The 22nd and 23rd centuries are a fascinating time where, to those of our current world, there is almost no line between imagination and reality. By 2150, it is now possible to simulate or create anything one wishes, down to the smallest particles. These simulations are fully programmable and can simulate or create anything one wishes, from climbing Mount Everest to altering gravity so that one can jump higher. An interesting fact is that in later centuries, it will be possible to create an artificial planet Earth, with everything the same as the real Earth, then have the simulation fast-forwarded so that we know our own future. The cities of the future will also be extremely different. By the year 2200, an observer from the year 2019 walking through a newly developed city in the year 2200 would be struck by the sense of sterility and order. The air would smell fresh and pure as though they're in the countryside. Roads and sidewalks, building surfaces, roofs, and windows are all made out of special materials that can clean and repair themselves if necessary. Crime is also non-existent because everyone's pulse and brain activity will be monitored, allowing crimes to be stopped before they are even committed. In conclusion, the 22nd and 23rd centuries are an astonishing time filled with inconceivable entertainment, luxury, and technology. Let's take a look into the far future. By the 24th century, the entire solar system and surrounding interstellar neighborhood is being transformed by an ever-expanding sphere of influence produced by astronomical levels of artificial intelligence. Every aspect of the world is controlled by these super-intelligent entities, which are millions of times smarter than purely biological humans, and operate on scales that would be incomprehensible to viewers from previous centuries. By the year 3000, superpowers will have been conferred to common citizenry. Advances in recent technology will have given humans superpowers that would be considered superhuman by 21st century standards. A suitably upgraded individual from the year 3000, if transported back to 2019, would be impervious to outside elements and nearly impossible to contain. After the year 3000, it is uncertain what humanity will be like due to the vast amount of paths that we will possibly take. However, it is predicted that we will expand further into space, establishing control over firstly our galaxy and eventually our universe. In conclusion, the world is on track to transform into a place of technology, luxury, and space travel. The next decade will yield major improvements towards quality of life and technology. Furthermore, the 22nd and 23rd century will bring forth massive changes to civilization and our daily lives. Moreover, the far future will be marked by the expansion of humanity into space and the creation of super-intelligent artificial entities and superhumans. If we take care of our world today, we can ensure a better future for humanity tomorrow.